Alex sat on the edge of the old wooden bench in the park where they used to meet every Sunday. The spring breeze carried the scent of blooming flowers, but it felt empty without Sam's laughter echoing beside them. Each petal on the cherry trees reminded Alex of the day Sam left for the distant colony on Mars. They had promised to stay close, to write every week, but the weeks slipped by unanswered. Alex traced the faded ink of Sam's last postcard and felt a hollow ache in their chest. They missed the shared jokes, the warm cups of tea, and the easy comfort of being understood. Every morning, Alex woke with hope, checking the holomail for a message or a quick video call, yet each dawn brought silence. Alex walked through the city streets, watching friends hug and wave goodbye, wondering if they would ever hear Sam's voice again. The skyscrapers of Earth felt taller and colder without Sam's light beside them. At night, Alex stared at the stars, imagining Sam among red rocks and dusty valleys, feeling proud that humans reached so far. Humanity's spirit had carried them across space, and Alex believed in that spirit more than anything. On the third Wednesday, since Sam's last postcard, Lex returned to the bench and noticed a small wooden box tied with a red ribbon under the seat. With trembling fingers, they lifted the lid and found a single paper snowflake. Every cut was precise, gentle, and familiar. Alex remembered how Sam taught them to make snowflakes when they were children. A memory of snow falling softly in their old hometown made tears slip down Alex's cheeks. They held the snowflake to the sky, and hope glimmered in their heart. Someone else knew the ache of distance. Someone else cared. That evening, Alex lit a candle in their window and placed the paper snowflake beside it. They hoped it would catch Sam's eye through the panoramic colony dome screens. Imagine Sam pausing in their busy new life to see that humble token of home. The candle's flame flickered, reminding Alex of human determination. How? Even in darkness, a single light can guide the way. Alex whispered into the night, "I'm here. I miss you. I'm proud of what you do out there." The next day, Alex walked through the old neighborhood, collecting small bits of home, a smooth pebble from the riverbank, a pressed daisy from the garden, and a note written in simple words, "Earth remembers you. We are one." They placed these treasures in a small satchel labeled for Sam. Humanity had shown its strength by reaching the stars, and now it could show its heart by bridging the distance with kindness. Alex felt a spark of bravery grow inside them. Back at the bench, Alex activated their HoloLink and searched through the colony network for Sam's ID. Fingers hovered over the call button. Their voice trembled as they spoke aloud. "I can do this. I must." With a deep breath, Alex tapped the screen. The call began, but then the link flickered and failed. Alex stared at the broken connection, chest tightening. The heat in their eyes stung like a fresh wound, yet even his frustration threatened to pull them under. Alex remembered humanity's promise: never give up. Alex stood and walked to a nearby communications hub. Lines of colony-bound messages streamed across the display. They inserted the satchel, dropped the pebble, the daisy, the note, and the snowflake into the package slot. A message scrolled: "Delivered to Mars Colony, Sam O'Neill." Alex pressed send and felt a rush of relief. It reached across millions of kilometers with simple tokens and a hopeful heart. This was the human way: to reach out, connect, and never let distance break bonds. That night, Alex returned home with a lighter step. They hung the empty satchel on their wall as a reminder of hope in action. As they drifted to sleep, Alex dreamed of Sam opening the package under Martian skies, smiling at the distant pieces of Earth. In that dream, laughter carried across the void. Two hearts stood united despite the space between them. Alex woke with the sunrise, ready to hold on to hope and humanity's promise, even when silence grows. The roar of our shared spirit will guide us back to each other. Alex woke early, the sky still deep with stars. The empty satchel hung on the wall, a silent promise that hope moved mountains even when it felt impossible. Today, Alex decided, would be the day to try something new. They brewed a strong cup of coffee, its warmth reminding them of moments shared with Sam back on Earth. With each sip, determination grew. Humanity had built cities on distant planets, crossed the void of space, and thrived in places no one thought possible. If people could do all that, Alex could find a way to bridge the silence between them and Sam. After breakfast, Alex walked through the crowded market. Vendors from many worlds shouted greetings and displayed strange fruits that glowed softly. In the morning light, Alex paused before a stall selling handcrafted music boxes. Each box played a different tune, some gentle, some bold. Alex remembered how Sam loved music, how they would share headphones on long walks, each lost in their own song yet together. Alex chose a small box that played a hopeful melody, something simple yet bright, and slipped it into their bag. Back home, Alex sat at the desk and opened a small recorder. They held the music box in one hand and spoke into the recorder. "This is Alex, Earthbase. I miss you, Sam. I hope this melody brings you joy like it did for us. I believe our bond is stronger than distance." Alex pressed stop and encoded the audio message into a secure Martian comm channel. Even if the connection lagged, the recording would reach Sam eventually. Sending, it felt like sending a piece of their heart across the stars. The next morning, Alex found a reply waiting. A simple text message with a single line and a smiley face. "Thank you. I hear you."
Alex's chest fluttered as if a bird
took flight inside. It was not a long conversation, but it proved the silence was breaking. Alex replied with a short voice clip. "I'm here, and I'm proud of you every day." Then came more days of small messages, a doodle of a Martian. Sunrise, a photo of dusty red plains, a note about missing Earth rain. Each message built a fragile bridge of connection. It's one plank at a time. One afternoon, Alex decided to share something more personal. They pulled out Sam's favorite old scarf, faded but full of memories. Alex wore it around their shoulders and recorded a short video. "I wear this every day until you return. It keeps me warm and it reminds me of your laughter." After sending it, Alex felt vulnerable and brave all at once. Humanity's strength was not just in its technology or courage in battle. It was in moments of tenderness like these, when one soul reached out to another with honesty and care. A week later, Alex received a longer message. Sam's voice clear but shaky. "Alex, I'm sorry for going silent. Life out here is harder than I expected. I miss home more than I thought possible. But hearing your voice, your hope, it reminds me why I came. I want to find a way back to you, even if it takes time." Alex pressed play again, eyes wet with tears. They touched the screen and whispered, "We'll find each other. I believe in us." In that moment, Alex knew humanity's promise was real. To face hardship with unwavering hope and to lift each other up even across light years that evening. Alex stood by the window, the night sky dotted with Martian colonies' tiny lights. They imagined Sam seeing those same stars through a different sky, feeling the same pull of memory. Alex closed their eyes and pictured a future where they walked together under a shared sky again. The longing remained, but it felt softer now, woven with trust and faith. The distance was still vast, but Alex held a quiet confidence that humans could conquer this challenge too. Not with weapons, but with persistence and love. Weeks passed, and messages grew more frequent. Alex and Sam found new ways to connect. They cooked Earth recipes and compared notes on flavor. They read stories aloud to each other. They even played a slow game of chess through holoprojections. Each interaction showed what made humanity special: creativity, resilience, and the drive to reach out, no matter the odds. Alex realized that silence was not the end, but the beginning of a deeper bond, forged in patience and care. One morning, Alex awoke to a final surprise: a travel token with Sam's name stamped on it, marking a return trip to Earth. The message: "Read, I'm coming home. Thank you for never giving up on me." Alex's heart sang. They pressed a hand to their chest and felt the beat of hope thundering within. Humans had crossed the void to Mars, and now Sam would cross it back. Distance could fade, but the roar of humanity's spirit, the refusal to let bonds break, would always guide loved ones back together. Alex stood tall, ready to welcome Sam home with open arms and an open heart. Alex woke to the soft hum of morning light spilling through the curtains. The empty satchel still hung on the wall, a quiet reminder of the hope Alex had sent to Sam. But today, that hope felt thin, like a candle flickering in a draught. Alex poured a cup of tea and wrapped their hands around the warm mug. The steam carried memories of shared mornings with Sam laughing over spilled sugar, dreaming of adventures. Now the kitchen felt too big, too empty, and Alex wondered how to rebuild a bridge across so many miles. All morning, Alex sat at the holodesk, turning over ideas. Maybe they could write a poem. Poetry had always been Sam's favorite. But when? Alex picked up the stylus, the words scattered like loose leaves, impossible to catch. Then perhaps a small gift, something that spoke of Earth's beauty and humanity's kindness. Alex remembered the glow gardens in the city, clusters of bioluminescent flowers that bloomed only at night. They were rare, fragile, and deeply human. Creation's proof that people could shape life even in darkness. Alex found a message from Sam waiting in their inbox. The subject line read simply, "I'm sorry." Alex's heart thudded, hands trembling. They opened it. Sam wrote that the colony's supplies were low, that life there was harder than expected. They apologized for the silence, the failed calls, the unanswered messages. Alex read the words twice, then closed their eyes against the sting of tears. Sam was struggling. Alex felt helpless, so far away, powerless to fix the life Sam lived on dusty red plains. But then, Alex remembered humanity's history. People had built cities on the moon, invented medicine for dying worlds, and reached across the void to touch another planet. If humans could do that, they could bridge this silence too. Alex wiped their eyes and tapped a reply. "I miss you. I wish I could ease your burden. I want to help." Then they hit send and waited, heart pounding. It was the first real start of a conversation in weeks. That afternoon, Alex packed a small crate with care. Inside went a tiny vial of Earth's rainwater, collected during last winter's first thaw. Next came a packet of mountain wildflower, seeds bright red and yellow blooms that could survive harsh soils. Alex added a recorded message, speaking into the hollow mic. "These are pieces of home and hope. Plant the seeds. Let them grow in your world. Remember that Earth believes in you." Gently, they sealed the crate and scheduled it for delivery to the Mars colony. In the evening, Alex walked through the city park. Under the glow gardens, blue and green lights pulsed like living stars. They cradled the empty satchel close to their chest, imagining how Sam would open the crate and find new hope blooming on Mars. Alex whispered to the floating petals, "I will wait. I will believe." The gardens seemed to nod back, their soft glow warming Alex's spirit. Days passed, before a reply arrived. Sam's message came with photos, tiny sprouts pushing through red Martian soil, rainwater droplets clinging to delicate shoots. In one image, Sam stood by a makeshift greenhouse, the wildflowers glowing softly in the colony's light. Their face was tired but smiling, eyes bright with gratitude. Alex stared at the photos, chest swelling with pride. Humanity had taught them to reach for the stars. Now that same spirit had grown life on another world. Alex recorded a voice message. "Seeing your dreams grow fills me with joy. You are not alone. Together, we can bring life wherever we go." He sent it and paced until Sam's voice came back. "Thank you, Alex. You gave me hope when I felt lost." Alex felt the life in their own heart bloom. Once more, that night, Alex placed fresh wildflower seeds in water, watching them swell. They imagined the day Sam returned these seeds, now grown into full flowers, bringing them back to Earth, even if that day was far off. Alex held on to the vision. Two people standing among blooms that had crossed worlds. They knelt before the glow gardens and whispered, "We are Earth's children. We carry light into the darkness." Sleep claimed them. Alex dreamed of the future, of Sam stepping off the shuttle, the scent of wildflowers heavy in the air, and two friends embracing. Under an Earth sky, in the dream, distance melted away. All that mattered was their shared faith in humanity's power to connect, to nurture, and to hope. Alex woke with the sunrise, heart full, ready for whatever tomorrow would bring, knowing that as long As they held on to hope and HFY spirit, no distance could ever truly keep them apart. Alex woke with the weight of another empty morning. The city lights still glowed on the horizon when they sat at the holodesk, staring at the blank screen. The messages and pictures from Sam had brought hope before, but now even the smallest update felt too rare. Alex touched the smooth wood of the music box and the wildflower seeds. Remembering how human creativity and warmth could blossom out of nothing, today, Alex decided they would try something different, something that showed all of humanity's heart, a story of hope carried across the stars. He opened a fresh holo document and began to write. In simple, clear sentences, they told the story of two friends who built a paper bridge across a river. Each plank was a memory, a shared laugh, a helping hand, a tear wiped away. As they wrote, Alex poured their own longing, their own regret, and their own faith into every line. The story spoke of how people on Earth had faced oceans, mountains, and desert sands still found ways to connect. It spoke of humanity's spirit to build bridges where none existed. When the first draft was done, Alex read it aloud to the empty room. The words felt alive, echoing off the walls like gentle footsteps. They recorded the narration in a warm voice, adding soft background music made from Earth's field recordings, whined in the tall grass. Rain on rooftops, distant children's laughter. This was no mere message. It was a gift of human culture, an emotion. Alex believed that such a gift could reach through any silence, that Sam would feel the pulse of Earth's heart in every word. They used symbols of both worlds, Earth's green continents, Mars's red valleys, and two small figures meeting at the center. Alex placed the poster and the narrated story into a digital package marked to Sam from Earth. They chose the fastest COM channel, one that carried experimental data at high priority. With a hopeful breath, Alex tapped send, watching the progress bar creep forward like a slow sunrise. The waiting that followed was worst of all. Alex paced the room, imagining the holo poster flickering on Sam's wall, the story audio playing in the quiet corridors of the Martian station. Every minute stretched like a year. Sometimes Alex thought of giving up, and then remembered humanity's greatest achievements: walking on the moon, curing diseases, planting gardens in barren soils. If people could do that, they could wait a little longer for a reply from someone they loved. Finally, a ping on the holodesk scattered the silence. Alex rushed back and saw a message from Sam. "I received your story. It moved me." Their chest tightened at the simple words. The COM channel opened automatically into a short video. Sam stood in the red dust outside the greenhouse where the wildflowers now bloomed. Their eyes shone with tears and relief. "Said your story felt like home. It reminded me why I left and why I stay. I'm proud of you for making something so human." Alex smiled through their own tears. They replied with a steady voice, "I wrote it for us. For all of us who believe in bridges stronger than distance." They added a new plan, a shared reading. They invited Sam to read a chapter back. To record their own story of hope from Mars to Earth, humans had built colonies on 2 planets. Now, they would build a bridge of words across the void. That evening, Alex stood in the park, under the glow gardens once more. They held a small holo projector that would beam Sam's next message onto the trees and paths. As the first lines of Sam's recording appeared in soft light, "This is Sam, reading from our shared hope." Passersby paused, enchanted by the gentle words floating in the dark. Alex watched the faces raised toward the sky, feeling the true roar of humanity's spirit, creative, kind, and ever reaching out to connect. As the final words echoed through the park, Alex knew they had moved closer to Sam than ever before. Distance still spanned millions of kilometers, but their hearts now beat in the same rhythm. They folded the holo projector into their coat and walked home under a sky full of stars, certain that when 2 people care deeply, silence can last forever, and that, above all, is the true strength of humanity. Alex woke before dawn, the sky still dark and cool. He wrapped himself in the faded scarf Sam had given him long ago, its fibers soft against his skin. The city hum slept beneath him as he climbed to the rooftop garden. Here, the glow plants bioluminescent. Vines that curled around the metal railings cast gentle light over dew-damp leaves. Alex had helped plant these vines, proof that humans could make life thrive in cold metal cities. He sat among them and let their soft glow remind him of humanity's spirit to bring warmth wherever we go, even in the darkest places. He held the holotablet Sam had once used to video chat. The screen was blank now, but Alex tapped its frame as if Sam's presence might reactivate it. He thought of all the mornings they had shared across this very device, laughing over breakfast in two different worlds. Now, each silent tap felt like echoing footsteps in an empty room. Alex closed his eyes and remembered Sam's smile, bright, unstoppable, promise of friendship that distance could not erase. Alex stood and gathered handfuls of soil from the rooftop planters. He had taken special soil from Earth's forest rich. Dark Lowman carried it here. By secure crate to share with Sam, he packed clumps of this soil into small pouches and set them on the ledge beside the vines. With each pouch he whispered a word: hope, strength, home. The soil was a piece of earth, a gift of life. If Sam planted it on Mars, they would know that even millions of kilometers away, Alex had sent a piece of home. As the sun crept over the horizon, Alex sent a short message, a text with a photo of the soil pouches lined up like rows of seeds. He wrote, "These are pieces of earth for you. Plant them close to your glow vines so they know they belong." Press send, and watch the message ripple out across the network. Then he waited, his heart echoing the beat of the city waking up, each pass of a drone or hum of traffic reminding him that life moved forward. Even when he felt stuck in silence, late in the afternoon, Alex found a reply. Sam's message arrived. With a video clip, Alex tapped play, and Sam appeared in the small screen, standing in the colony's greenhouse. The soil pouches sat beside Martian-grown vines, already pushing tiny roots into the red ground. Sam's eyes were tired, but a gentle smile curved their lips. "I put your soil next to my vines," Sam said softly. "They are growing together, like us." Alex's chest tightened. He pressed his hand to his heart and let relief and pride wash over him in warm waves. That evening, Alex walked through the city's old forest park. Trees soared overhead, their branches whispering in the night breeze. He carried the holotablet and opened a blank canvas in a drawing app. With simple strokes, he sketched a trees, one with green leaves and one with glowing red petals growing side by side. Between their trunks, he drew two small figures holding hands. Below, he wrote in clear letters, "Unity across worlds." He saved the image and sent it to Sam with the note, "For every distance, there is a bridge we build with our hearts." Back on the rooftop, Alex placed the holotablet beside the glow vines, leaving the sketch as a silent message for anyone who climbed up. Then he stood and looked out over the city lights blending into the dark horizon. He thought of Sam in a red sky, tending vines in a distant greenhouse. He closed his eyes and felt the same soft glow on his face, the promise that humans could carry life, art and hope across any void. No matter the miles between them, Alex believed that this shared spirit would always lead Sam back home. Alex woke to the soft chime of his hall alarm. Today was the day he planned to try something new. He dressed quickly and wrapped the faded scarf Sam had given him tightly around his neck. The air outside was brisk, carrying the promise of spring. Alex walked down the quiet streets toward the community center. He carried a stack of homemade postcards, each painted with small scenes of earth-rolling hills, rushing rivers, bright wildflowers. He hoped these simple images would remind Sam of home. At the community center, Alex set up a small table near the entrance. He laid out postcards, music boxes, and packets of the rich forest soil he had gathered. A sign above the table read, "Pieces of home, take one, send one." The idea came from humanity's strength, sharing joy and hope even when times are hard. He hoped people would choose a piece of earth, add a message, and send it through the Colony Come channel. Sam and others far away could feel connected to everyone back home. As visitors arrived, Alex greeted each with a warm smile. He explained his plan. Take a postcard, write a few words, and we'll send it to friends on Mars. Let them know Earth is thinking of them. Parents and children paused, touched the soft paper, and wrote brief notes. We miss you. Your home waits. Keep growing strong. Some recorded short voice clips laughing as they described the birds singing in their gardens. Each message carried a piece of humanity's care, a small echo of Earth's spirit. When the first batch of postcards and recordings was collected, Alex packaged them with an address label, Mars Colony for all who hear. He pressed send and watched the screen glow with confirmation. His heart fluttered. He imagined Sam and the others opening colorful cards, hearing friendly voices across space. This simple act was born from hope and the belief that humans could build bridges with kindness. Alex felt proud this was HFY, reaching out, sharing life, and refusing to let distance break bonds. After the event, Alex took a deep breath and walked home under the twilight sky. He carried only an empty satchel, a reminder of earlier days. He paused by the glow vines on the rooftop garden and reached out to touch their gentle light. The vines seemed to pulse in welcome. Alex whispered, I hope it helps. He felt a warmth settle in his chest. Even if Sam did not reply right away, Alex knew he had done everything he could to show his care and build a human bridge across the void. Over the next week, Alex checked the COM channel each morning. Then one evening, a flurry of messages arrived. Children's laughter, sketches of Martian sunsets, photos of green sprouts breaking through red soil. And there was a postcard addressed to Alex with Sam's familiar handwriting. Thank you. I feel home. The cards and voices came. I hear you. Alex read the message 5 times. His eyes glowed. Sam had felt the reach of Earth's love, and now they had reached back. Alex recorded a short video reply. He stood in the rooftop garden, the glow vines arching behind him. Sam, he said with a bright smile, your message means more than you know. We all stand with you, here and there. When you return, we will plant these sprouts together. He held up a packet of wildflower seeds ready for Sam's next visit. He sent the video and leaned against the railing, watching the night sky bleed into starlight. That night, Alex dreamed of the two of them walking side by side through a field of flowers. Earth's green and Mars's red plants woven together. In a living tapestry, he woke with the memory fresh and hopeful. He realized humanity's greatest power was not machines or starships, but the ability to care deeply and share that care across any distance. No matter where people went, humans carried hope in their hearts and gave it to others. In the days that followed, Alex continued sending small gifts, recordings of local birdsong, poems written by neighbors, even a jar of sea salt from the Earth's oceans. Each package was a reminder that someone back home believed in them. And with each reply from Sam, the silence grew thinner, replaced by shared stories and laughter. Alex felt the distance shrink with every message, every postcard, every token of care. One evening, Alex climbed to the rooftop once more and looked up at the moonlit sky. He whispered to the stars, we are one people, reaching for each other. In that quiet moment, he felt Sam's presence beside him. The night no longer felt empty. It glowed with the light of human hope, bridging worlds and carrying hearts together. Alex closed his eyes and smiled, knowing their bond was stronger than any silence and that hope would always guide them home.